It was hard, and then I knew the day I did it, I could show them that they could also do it, and it would probably break the trauma and the spell that my accident caused however many years ago. And yeah, I think after my accident and that whole process, everything people said I couldn't do after that, I would just check them off one by one. Oh, you're not going to run again. Oh, you're not going to play the drums again. Oh, you're not going to do this again. And the one that I gave myself, the restriction I gave myself is I'd never fly again, you know? And I broke it, and I fly again. And
How many years did it take you before you got on a plane again?
20. And I even think back to that. I'm like, 20 years. I lost 20 years with this thing having power over me. But it was like a monster. It kept getting bigger and bigger. And I was like, I gotta.
Well, you got to look at it like in terms of the odds. You survived a plane crash, which is the odds of that are astronomical. The odds of you getting in another plane crash are super low.
Yeah.
I know nobody thinks about it like that because it's the opposite, because you've actually experienced it. So you know what it is. Like, oh my God, this is a real possibility.
Yeah. I can see that now because my son, who's 22, he doesn't love to fly. And I always say, like, we were in Utah, and I took a flight, you know. He ended up driving. And I was like, son, that's way more dangerous. Like, fly with me. I'm never going to put you on a plane that I think is unsafe. I'm so adamant about making sure the pilot's great, the planes had maintenance, whatever else.
How do you check all that stuff?
Well, just if we're flying private, you're able to, like, you know, really make sure it's a great plane. Sometimes even we'll fly on like someone's plane that we know. So that makes me feel better. But yeah, he just drove 16 hours round trip. I was like, son, that's way more dangerous.
It is.
But yeah, that's what I tell myself, and I just got to have faith. And yeah.
What was the first plane trip like after 20 years?
It was nothing like I'd imagined it. I made a deal with my wife, and I just said, hey, if there's ever somewhere we can't go, because she was a champ, man. She was on tour buses with me. She was on whatever, just, you know, going kind of close by for trips that we'd go on. And I said, if there's ever a trip that you want us to go on that I need to fly, just don't tell me, and tell me the night before, and let's leave in the morning, and I'm going to do it. So that's what it was, and the flight was awesome. Had contained none of the awful nightmares that I had fabricated in my head that it would be like over the years. And yeah, I think I just needed a positive experience to cancel out the last bad one that I had.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that helped a lot. And I think also coming to terms with being so close to my godson, who was my assistant's son, who passed away in my plane crash, and his mom and Che's mom, and just knowing that there was no hard feelings, and the survivor's guilt I was feeling was my own, and to just think about them, and if the roles were reversed, would they want me to really just sit around and not flying again, or have this thing have power over me? Or if I was in their shoes, would I want that for them? Like, of course not.
Yeah, it's an experience that so few people ever have. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like, especially losing your friends, and just the trauma of the actual impact, the whole thing just stuck in your head.
Yeah, I mean, to this day, I always, like, my wife's a great flyer. My band, they're all good flying, you know? I think my wife can probably envision a trip, plan a trip, envision how rad it's going to be, how cool it's going to be doing rock climbing or whatever we're going to do. All I can think about until I get there is, like, am I going to make it? Is this going to, you know, I did this once and I almost died. So, you know, I'd just stop that pattern of thinking to the best of my ability. It still happens a little bit, but I still can't. I have trouble booking planes. I have trouble booking flights without thinking of those things, you know?
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, it's awesome that you got through it and got over it and did it publicly so that other people can get inspiration from that.
Yeah.
And just realize, like, hey, maybe for them it was a car accident or a bus accident or whatever it is. Like, you can keep moving.
Yeah, for sure. And I, at the time, you know, AM survived with me, and then he lived for another year and then passed away of a drug overdose. But during that time where after I'd gotten out of the burn center and did most of my recovery, it was hard to find anyone who had been in a plane crash that was severely burnt, like, you know, and lost people. There was a lot of groups and a lot of people that like support systems for people who were grieving and lost someone in a plane crash, you know?
Yeah.
So I was kind of just lonely trying to navigate, figure it out. Just recently, just like a few days ago before my doc came out, someone kept tagging me and I saw it. It's this young lady named Riva. She had a similar experience where she was in a plane crash, 50% of her body was burnt, and she lost her mom in the plane crash. So I was like, this is really similar to me, and I've never met anyone that had even remotely kind of the same experience. So I flew her out, and she was at my premiere, and it was just cool. And I said, you know, it's just as cool for me to meet you as for you to meet me. Like, this is, I don't see anyone or meet anyone like you, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool.
That's a very cool human experience.
Yeah.
You know, just share it with somebody and realize, like, you both been through something pretty horrible, but you came out on the other side and find comfort in each other.
I think the closest thing that I came to that was right after my accident, and I was out to dinner. The guy who flew the plane and landed in the river. Remember that?
Sully?
Yeah, he came up and shook my hand at dinner. Didn't say a word to me, but I was like,
oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome, you know?
Yeah, that story's fucking crazy.
Dude, crazy.
Birds.
Yeah.
Birds took the plane down.
Yeah.
You would think they would have figured that out by now.
Yeah, the smallest error,
Yeah.
you know? It's insane.
Yeah. Flying's weird, but I prefer it over the boat.
Mm-hmm.
The boat thing in the
You got to do the boat
Atlantic
once.
Ocean. Fuck you.
Queen Mary 2's wild. There's a morgue on there too, because
What?
yeah, most people that are on there are 80 years old and they're doing their one transatlantic crossing.
And so some of them die?
A lot of them. There's a
boy.
lot of. I think every transatlantic crossing, because I'm on there with my crew and my assistant, my tour manager. It's like, yep, someone passed. You know.
Wow.
So,
a morgue on the boat.
a morgue on the boat.
It
It's a
happens
must. There's
so
a morgue,
often.
a jail.
A jail?
Yeah, there's a jail.
How many people were on the Queen Mary 2?
Thousands.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, if someone pops off on the boat, they got it. You know, there's police. It's legit. It's legit.
Wow.
And the whole experience, they almost celebrate when you crossing the Titanic, where the Titanic sits. They're like playing the movie on the ship. They're announcing it. I was like, this is just different. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was honestly, I would practice all day. I would run miles across the ship, just on the outside of the ship. There was a lot of cool times on the boat as well.
Well, I'm sure.
You know,
I'm
you
sure.
usually fly to tour, you land. That's what I do now, and it's like go. Where I would just train every day, play drums 4 hours a day, run 2 hours a day. By the time I got ready, you know, to where I was going, I'm like, I'm so ready for tour. It's like whatever life throws at me, I'm good.
It's just crazy that even the Queen Mary 2 getting across in 10 days, that's got to be like way faster than the old boats used to do it, right?
I don't know, dude. You're going so slow. It doesn't even look like you're moving sometimes. You're like, are you serious? You don't see shit for 10 days.
Just water.
Once in a while, you'll start seeing birds when you know you're getting close to land. But other than that, nothing.
How many times have you done that trip?
7? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather fly for sure. It's just the idea of something going wrong in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. I started to think about it. You're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
There's no place to land a helicopter on there.
How
There's
can someone even
nothing.
get to you? It's the middle of it's thousands of miles out to sea.
Yeah. Both suck to me, right? Falling out of the sky in a plane, crashing into the ocean sucks. Also sinking in a huge ship with thousands of people fending for their lives sucks.
I've just watched too many boat videos of like them navigating insane waves that look like a building coming at them.
Dude, I was in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were in it. I think we lost a couple windows in the ship, and you're basically confined to your room, but huge, where you just see the boat go up, and then it go crashing down, and you're 4 or 5 days into the trip, so you're in the middle of your crossing.
What does that feel like?
Sucks.
When you're on a giant boat with thousands of people.
Sucks. The internet goes out usually on the boat, and you're just watching something in your room, just waiting for everything to get more calm.
How big were these waves?
I think we were in 35-foot waves. Yeah.
Like this?
Yes, it looks exactly like that.
Yeah, this freaks me out, man.
Yeah.
It's like this is not that bad.
Well, look how much the boat's moving. This is a hurricane force winds, it says.
Yeah, that's like choppy weather. I mean, there's positives too. We saw the Northern Lights from our cruise one time, and it was like, I've never seen it anywhere else, but it was beautiful. It was cool.
Yeah, I want to make a trip to somewhere like Norway or wherever you can see it.
It's
like
not like this.
Yeah, this is insane.
Yeah. I almost did that one time. I almost went on not a passenger ship, but a cargo ship, because I was trying to find ways to get to Australia.
You were going to go to Australia?
You know who told me about it? You know who else
Oh.
doesn't fly and was on the Queen Mary twice with me? Was KRS-One.
Really?
Yep. He was like, I'm right there with you, Trav. And I was like, did something, happen to you, or why you're just confined to being on ships? He's like, nah, I just don't like flying. So him and his family he had told me about the cargo ship for some of the other places that didn't have actual cruises.
How long is a boat ride to Australia?
Dude, month. I think it's a month. I mean, I never went. The plane flight is hard enough, 20-something hours or whatever it is. You know?
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck a month.
Mm-mm.
It just makes you really think about the insane adventure spirit of the people that just took off on canoes and made it across the ocean.
Yeah, or
I mean,
those wild-ass people that do it by themselves, just here to Hawaii.
Yeah, there's a lot of those people. Yeah. Yeah, I know a dude who just did that. But that's, I mean, the people back when there was no internet, back when there was no newspapers or no nothing, like the Polynesian people that just got on boats and made it to Hawaii.
Insane. Yeah.
Like, did you have, what was plan B?
Yeah.
What's what do you do if you're out? Where are you getting water? How are you staying alive?
Yeah, I think plan B is making plan A work. That's
that's
their
it.
plan B.
There is no plan.
Yeah.
But how bad does life suck that you're willing to get in a boat and just hope there's some food
Yeah.
when you land? And they didn't have big boats either.
Yeah.
So what the fuck were the waves like for them? Also, no weather app on the iPhone.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's coming.
True.
You have zero idea what's waiting for you. And, you're with your family and you're paddling out there.
Yeah. It's the unknown, absolute unknown.
And then how do you get back? Or do you? Or do you just say, well, this is where we are? I mean, it must have taken months and months and months to get out there. I mean, how do they stay alive? Like, human ingenuity, like people's ability to thrive and survive is pretty insane when pushed to the limits.
Yeah. Like people, I have a friend who fasts half of the year. He's just drinking juice and water.
For 6 months?
160 days a year. He does it every year.
How?
He's Chef Ito.
How much weight does he
He's a
lose?
chef. He's actually a chef that took a vow of silence 30 years ago. A plant-based raw chef. And for half of the year, he doesn't eat. He just fasts. And it's more for like health reasons, like cleansing and to prevent disease, whatever else. But he gets really thin and then just goes back to his normal weight the second half of the year.
I don't know if that's good.
I don't know either. But
Who told
he
him
does
that's
it.
good?
He does it every year. He might not even.
Been going back and forth with that today. Name of the most used group chat in your phone.
Oh, the Bat Chat.
Bat chat.
Bat Chat. It's you, Lala, Tracy, and me and Steph.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been going for at least 5 years strong?
Yeah, I
Right?
think so.